I have very important news. I have
Yes.
something very important to tell you both. Okay, so did you know that, like, you know, kaiju, big giant monsters? Did you know that they can smooch?
Oh,
It's true.
My whole life has been a lie.
Yo!
Oh my god, I hope Scott's not here. I am friends with a kaiju. He's a very good looking fella, but I've never viewed him that way before.
So we are playing Kaichu today. I know very little about this game other than it mysteriously showed up in my Steam game list one day. I have no memory of purchasing it. That's it. That's the story. That's everything I got. So.
It's very efficient storytelling.
Yeah. It's supposed to be cozy and comfy. I'm hoping that it is. But it is a dating sim. And there's 6 save slots? That's kind of weird. Okay, you know what? Sure.
Oh.
Oh, that's cool.
New pronouns. Let's go. Progressive.
She, her, he, him, they, them, ze, zere, vever, preparis, ze, zem, am, air, fey, fair, it's, and chew.
I confess I've never actually seen some of these before, and I'm pretty progressive. This is diversity wins. Seriously.
Yeah, diversity wins for sure. I'm feeling fey, fair today. How about you guys? Any preferences?
Good to me.
sure.
Well, listen, okay, so this is an important bit of setup here. Obviously, this is a one-player game, but there are 3 kobolds. But I have a solution that has been proposed to me numerous times in the past, and I've never had enough kobolds around to do it. Wait, I've got this really big coat here.
Oh.
Oh.
And I think we can infiltrate this one-player game because we're big enough to do so.
So who wants to take a brevity? Because we have to voice act this. Obviously, that goes without saying.
Obviously we have to voice act it. Sprigg, would you like to take brevity, or I'll take brevity?
Sure.
Yeah, you can be brevity.
I am Brevity Horns, and this is my co-host Lucky Cole with world-breaking news.
You look so sad.
Oh, I'll take Lucky. I'm trying to just pick an accent. I'm thinking, like, you know, like,
I'll
What's a
pick
good
it up.
What's a good newscaster voice? Ladies and gentlemen, Vanamara was my world, and the news is that we broke up.
Aw, Lucky, I'm so sorry to hear that.
Also, a colossal creature appeared near the North Pole.
Also?
Are you bringing up that kaiju to deflect from addressing your breakup?
Yes, I am. But the gigantic kaiju known as Gigachu also has a significant story.
Wouldn't I barely believe that?
Maybe. Let me up the guest audio here.
I'm already super into the art in here. Yeah, do we gotta do an audio check?
Yep,
Mic check. Check. 1, 2. Testing 1, 2, 3. The worst things to say in a mic check.
Lucky Ramon
Omar.
Like, Vanamar buried my heart. Let's go to the satellite footage.
Are you hiding your feelings behind satellite footage again?
This
Mood.
is already my favorite game.
I also wanted to show Gigachu moving via the keyboard. Okay, yeah, okay, I got it. It's...
It's healthy to cry, Lucky.
Oh my goodness, just, okay. The other day, I was just listening to, just playlists, you know, and on, with YouTube Music. And The Town Inside Me came up. And I just played the song like 5 times in a row and cried for like 10 minutes straight. It's a good
healthy
song.
To cry.
It's a really good song. Highly recommend. It's a Bridget song from Guilty Gear Strive.
Bridget cannot.
More on this story as it develops. Okay.
We're splish
Alright, so-
splashing.
Let's take a look here. We have
Plant moth.
Moth Dame, not Mothman, up in the Pacific Northwest here. We have cool armadillo scorpion thing down in Australia. Actually, that's the uninhabited parts.
Oh, I like that
have-
there's just the button "Start Relationship." This is like very neurodivergent friendly.
We have.
Jade has control. Right
I
now.
have control, though. Yeah. We
Yeah,
have
no, Jade gets to be the
what I'm-
legs.
calling out to be a mermaid here.
It's like a carrot mermaid. It's like a mermaid sea serpent thing.
Kind of, I guess. I don't know. I mean, we can't see below the water, so it really could be anything.
The mermaid iceberg here on YouTube.
Over here. Oh, that's interesting. That's South America. That's just an interesting bend. There we have a mycelium lady,
Fungus monster.
fungus monster.
Fungus kaiju.
Mushrooms.
I really like
Oh
this.
my goodness, we can also destroy landmarks and stuff.
Oh.
I really like
that's
this.
gotta be like events.
Yeah. I really like this projection too. It's not Mercator. It has like Antarctica down here as a whole continent, and everything else is on a tilt. I kind of vibe with that, if I'm being honest.
Yeah. I was thinking about map projections the other day, and because I grew up thinking the world looked a certain way, but like we have an extremely like America-centric projection that I grew up on.
We have another sea serpent, or I guess the other one isn't necessarily a sea serpent, but we have the sea serpent. Then we have Hawlucha, just straight up the Pokemon Hawlucha, just directly hanging out.
Just Pokemon.
Hi. That's just a Pokemon. Where are we going?
Listen, I don't excuse me, I have a
The
mouthful of
armadillo
spicy
scorpion
ricey.
thing just like is just too interesting of a kaiju concept.
It is, and honestly, it looks kind of like bashful with its arms up. It's cute. Okay, we're going with it. I like it.
Oh, it had to be that or the Hydra.
A titanic scorpion-filled turtle is timidly traversing the Great Sandy Desert in Australia.
Since no name has yet achieved public consensus, we're going to our online poll to name the creature.
Bodie McButtface.
The results are already in.
Oh.
The name just for barely beaten out Shelly McShellface is Torpedo.
This was rigged. No way Shelly McShellface lost.
Gigachu has enticed Torpedo to depart from the desert seclusion. We have... Oh! We have
Where do we
Fran
wanna
on a
take
date.
Torpedo?
Also, you can take them to places.
Is this how dates work?
I'm noticing all of the other kaiju have disappeared. This is not polycule friendly. Oh no, I guess
actually,
the
that's an
Hydra
interesting
exists.
Well, at least not yet. So we have Tokyo Tower,
People
Angkor
can
Wat.
like X button, these little heart thing. What does that do?
That pulls up relationship charts, I think. I do not know. We
I have to
Taj
assume
Mahal.
we're going to destroy whatever landmark we go to, because we are kaiju in this scenario.
Presumably. Burj Khalifa.
So what's our least favorite landmark?
Kilimanjaro.
Rushmore on here?
Sphinx. I think it was.
Oh,
Baba
if we could destroy Mount
Mansour,
Rushmore, I'd be really
Eiffel
happy.
Tower. Big Ben. Oh, St. Basil. San Basil. Oh, hey, the Nuke Center. That's the Seed Vault. The Space Needle.
My
There
least
is Mount
favorite
Rushmore.
landmark!
Golden Gate. Chichen Itza. Moai. Just generic Moai. Mano el Desierto. I'm not familiar with that one.
The Hands of the Desert.
Neat.
Yeah.
And Teatro Amazonias. And oh, Mount Sidley, nice. All right, so you wanted to blow up
If we're blowing them up,
Sorry.
I want to blow up Mount Rushmore.
I have to say this directly into my microphone.
Yes, please.
Are you saying that you want to destroy the President of America?
Am I saying on YouTube? You're asking me, Jade, right now if I'm saying on YouTube that I want to destroy the President of the United States of America? What an interesting question, Jade. For legal reasons, I'm required to say no.
In Minecraft.
What an interesting question. No, I think let's take this monument, that was... Oh. It's got history,
Pikachu and Terpio's reptilian rendezvous wreaks havoc at Mount Rushmore.
What has driven the kaiju to bully our beloved Mount Rushmore?
Well,
Many things.
There is a language of love in the leveling of landmarks, Lucky. And
Ooh.
each strike can communicate compatibility.
That is a fantastic line. I love the
You are the
alliteration.
soul of wit.
What?
What you talking about, Brevity? You suggesting the kaiju are wooed by wanton destruction?
Yes. Indeed. And Sharpio is waiting for Gigachu's reply right now. I'll try to narrate the date as we go live at the scene.
This game is incredible.
This is actually amazing. Oh, do we? Oh, okay.
Does
So I guess.
Gigachu come here often?
I'm pretty sure
mean, I
we
wouldn't.
would.
But I'm the torso, so I don't know. I don't know if I get to say.
I mean, I don't think so because like we just like kind of came into existence.
It's not
I guess.
destroyed yet.
True. No, that's enough of complete verification. No, that's 100%.
Yay! Oh,
Yay!
Woo!
We can share a new experience together.
I love this game.
How we feeling? Confident, excited, or nervous?
Ooh. What vibe's best with Turpio, right? Because Turpio's kind of shy, right?
No, like so there's definitely a gaming question here, like a game theory question, because we want to answer the question in the way that Turpio is going to be most receptive to it.
Yeah.
Though if you're actually on a date, you should be honest. Just be honest, because if the person doesn't like you when you're honest, it's not going to be a really good relationship,
I think that's very good relationship advice.
Yeah.
But I will say, from a game theory standpoint, we want the date to go well, right? So as external
Obviously.
observers, do we want to match Turpio or do we want to balance Turpio?
I think excited.
I'm pretty excited to just blow up half of Mount Rushmore. It's a
I think we're
lifelong
excited.
dream.
Aww. Turpio hopes they won't disappoint.
Oh, Turpio Z?
Mm-hmm.
Is this Gigachu's first time dating a hermit?
Has Kaichu ever been on a date before?
I don't. I mean, I guess we're making up the lore now. I mean, we're deciding the lore, I guess.
I've dated a hermit. Oh my god, this game gives you the heavy-hitting questions.
It does.
I am basically a hermit.
It's big same though.
Just a hermit crab, just instead of a hard shell, I roll into a giant blanket burrito and I carry that around.
I just live in
Yes.
the middle of nowhere, so like I am the hermit. Just I guess.
Well, look
No?
at Pikachu though. Look at those eyes. Those are the eyes of somebody who is those are extrovert eyes. That is a subtle smile. That stance is confident. I think Gigachu looks like an extrovert to me.
But this is their first time dating a hermit.
Oh, I get the twinkle twinkle and welcome Penny. Sorry.
No worries. So no, we have dated hermits before, I guess.
Yeah, you're the first one, Turpio.
I feel like that's a weird. Like I feel like talking about your exes on a date is a bad plan. Like
That's
like
That's actually true.
I would actually go neutral and deflect the question, and try to pivot the conversation to something that, less potentially divisive, personally.
Jade's
That's my 2
dating
cents.
tactics. I'm taking notes. Gamers, this is Jade's Riz here. They got some Riz.
I what now?
Some Riz.
Hey, they accepted the deflection.
Someone who kickstarted this game is in my chat, actually.
Yo, nice.
Oh, really? Oh, yeah.
Ooh,
Pikachu
Pikachu
was
is.
a Hikikomori in fair use.
That makes sense. For people who don't know, that's someone who is more uncomfortable being outside of their own home, I guess is the polite way of saying it.
But yeah, more or less like the definition is someone who has withdrawn from society.
Yeah, specifically, there's studies on this. There's like a whole school of study about hikikomori specifically because the social anxiety that drives
Yeah.
it's not quite agoraphobia. It's like a very culturally specific thing.
I just tried to say it in the most polite way possible. But yeah, you're exactly correct.
Yume Nikki is about that.
Yume Nikki's a phenomenal game.
I love Yume Nikki. It freaks me out so bad. I had so many nightmares.
One of very, very vanishingly few horror games I've actually enjoyed.
Turbio wants to know what first attracted Kikachu to Zura.
Personality's not an option?
It was the hands. I mean, let's be honest.
it literally was.
Yeah.
It was the hands and how they hold themselves. Is yourselves, I guess.
Oh, we did pretty good here. That's mostly positive.
Yeah.
Turbio graciously accepts the compliments of Zura oft overlooked handiness. Does Kikachu like Mount Rushmore?
I like it. I mean, I like it now.
Screaming.
I assume we're going with a no on this one.
You know that there's a gif of that like really feral looking little brown dog just like snapping and snarling and trying to tear out of the person's hands? Do you know that one? That's the sound the torso is making right now.
Turbio is only here for fair anyhow. Does Kikachu kiss on the first date?
That's a question for the head.
Deal-breaker question.
Deal breaker question. Oh snap! Now
It flew by with the airplane. That's a fun way of showing it, but...
it really is. Now my 2 cents here is we don't want to make Tripio feel uncomfortable, and they are more of a hermit and a recluse, so they probably want to move more slowly. That's my thoughts, and we would want to mirror them.
We're making a lot of assumptions though. Maybe they really wanted to do a kiss on the first date and they're just shy about it.
That's a fair point. What do you guys want to put?
That's a question for the head. Who's the head?
I think that's Jade, seeing as Jade is in charge.
I thought I was the feet because I was moving the character around.
Oh geez.
That's
So
also
maybe
a good
okay, maybe
question.
Jade is the whole kaiju and then Sprigg is strapped to the front and I'm strapped to the back.
What? That sounds
Like
complicated.
kobold armor? Well, we're pretending to be one single kaiju here. I think I agree though. I think I agree with the
I would go with
the
neutral too. I mean,
no. Yeah.
this is okay. I mean, my own stance is that it completely depends on the situation, right? Like, I wouldn't make a hard and fast rule on that and commit to a rule because I don't know how things are gonna go out. I don't know how the chemistry is gonna work. So
Yeah,
I wouldn't,
chemistry and consent.
Yeah, chemistry and consent. I mean, that's 90% of everything, right?
Yeah. Oh, they mildly are okay with that.
Neither one of them want to rush things.
Good.
Aww.
Aww.
Yay.
Cute.
Prehistoric paramours.
Yeah, I think that
Adorbs.
went well.
I think that went well. Oh, so we take the same person. Oh, I thought...
Yeah, I think you take the one person and you can take them around to various destinations.
Oh,
this is
okay.
nice. We're traveling the world together. What a
Yeah.
nice shared experience. This is like the #1 rule of relationships too. Is like have something like to talk about. You know, have,
Do stuff.
do stuff. At novel
Do stuff.
experiences. Well, I
What do we
don't
wanna
hate any of
smite?
the other landmarks, so. Thank you.
Sprigg,
for
your pick.
indulging
I feel like they might like the Sphinx.
You thinking the Sphinxin? Okay.
It's mysterious. It has a lot of lore to it. Also, it has a whole nose, which is surprising.
Aw.
I would not have predicted a tryst between kaiju to be so underwhelming. Oh wow, really, Lucky? Really?
Well, we shouldn't expect them to be compatible in every area.
I've been on at least a dozen dates that were more destructive than what we witnessed.
Are they criticizing our game right now?
I think what we take away from this is that Lucky is possibly a terrorist in his downtime.
Yeah.
If he's been on a dozen dates that were more destructive than leveling Mount Rushmore.
I mean, I respect it, I guess, but like.
That's why there's no Canadian landmarks on the map. Is what's
Because Lucky's rampage knows no stop.
It may take a while for them to come out of their shells and get to know each other.
I guess we're getting to know Gigachu ourselves.
Yeah, look at that sly eyebrow. He's giving us the sly brow. He's definitely a terrorist.
Hey, where's my key?
Some experts are speculating the Gigachu is the manifestation of humanity's loss of connection as we digitize ourselves.
Well, that got kind of real fast. Okay.
Wow.
Brevity just like cuts to the bone.
Yeah.
What do you think, Lucky?
You hear that, sis? You should visit more often. What?
It turns it into a criticism. This guy's incisive.
What?
Oh.
It looks like Gigachu is trying to connect right now at the Great Sphinx. What is Gigachu's opinion on precipitation?
They're talking about the weather. Abort! Abort!
I like the rain. I like it when it's rainy. I mean,
Oh, I love the rain.
rainy and overcast is very comforting to me.
Alright. I mean, we haven't had anything like bad so far.
Despite being amphibious, Turpio is fearful of flash floods.
Ah,
That is scary, though.
that's fair.
Is Gigachu into piercings?
I mean, they don't have any.
Well, okay, what's the dividing line between how honest we want to be versus how much we want to try to win at this game? Because I feel like the gamification of it has given us a goal of, like, win.
I mean, no, we're just vibing, you know?
Yeah, we're just here to vibe. I think just making friends is just as valid.
Yeah.
That's very true.
I mean, Gigachu has no piercings. That's my 2 cents.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
I'm into it.
I got my ears pierced a few months ago.
If you lose because you're honest, it's not a real loss. Turpio doesn't
That's
have
true.
any piercings, but C isn't opposed to getting one. Could Gigachu be with someone who didn't share fair political beliefs?
That's a rough one. As a queer person whose livelihood and well-being have been politicized, I think the answer for me is no.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, like, I don't want
Life
to
is
be.
messy and complicated.
Yeah. I wouldn't. I want to feel comfortable, and I don't think that certain. Yeah.
See,
Yeah. Gay dating. Gay dating.
political compatibility is a requirement for them both,
Yeah. I like Turpio.
which describes Gigachu socially, introvert, extrovert, or neither.
I think those look like extrovert eyes to me. I mean,
Yeah, I think Gigachu is an extrovert.
Yeah.
yeah. He's walking around the world and meeting people.
We knew that
Turpio often
about.
prefers to stay in their shell.
We knew that about Turpio already.
Yeah, look at them vibing.
Yeah.
Cute. That date did end early though.
This is so wholesome.
This is so
Oops,
wholesome.
that
I
was
love
worth
this.
more than last time.
Where are we headed? Where are we dropping?
Were we dropping Space Needle? We could break the Space Needle.
Yeah, sure.
I know that one. I've been there.
I actually haven't. I've seen it.
It's so
Brevy,
overrated.
do you know the #1 question on our viewers' minds?
Does Gigachu poop?
No, it's where's your mustache growing from? 'Cause
Hey.
it looks like it's coming out of your nostrils.
No, that's not mustache. That's just nose hair.
No.
No, that's #2. I get it.
Good night, everybody.
The question that's intriguing
That's
our
the perfect answer to that.
the question that's intriguing our audience is: how are you so in tune with the intentions of these kaiju? Is your degree in communications?
Well, I practice Ishin Denshindo.
What?
Is that some sort of strange monster dialect? Do you speak kaiju?
No, it's just listening to the heart.
What are your thoughts on Turpio?
He's a solitary, introverted soul who needs time to build trust.
Will incompatible answers establish a sufficient connection?
I suspect Turpio appreciates patience when it comes to missteps. They have plenty of time to discover their deeper bonds.
Oh.
Well, let's see your inside in action and learn more of the Space Needle now.
I kind of love that.
Is Gigachu into sports?
That's a great question.
I'm leaning towards no.
Do esports count? Is Gigachu a League of Legends player? I hope not, jeez.
No, Gigachu is not toxic enough. I'm leaning
Yeah, I
towards
think-
no.
I'm leaning towards no
Personally?
as well. And if two of us are leaning in that direction, the whole Kobold's gonna topple over.
Yup.
Oh, wait, did they destroy it for
They
longer on
aren't
the good answer?
interested in sports outside of some casual zorbing.
Oh, I love zorbing.
What?
What is
What?
zorbing?
What? What?
Oh, you know, it's a sport. The kaijus do.
Ah.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
Is Gigachu a history buff?
I like history well enough. Do you think Gigachu likes history though?
I feel like Turpio is a history buff.
Should we go with yes then?
Okay, this is an important question. Because history can mean a lot of things, and I think Turpio is the kind to care more about something like anime. So the real question here is anime real?
Of course anime is real.
So then yes, right? Historical
Fair.
manga?
Yes.
Yeah!
Do love history to destroy it on a regular basis. Turpio's age and wisdom are definite factors of attraction.
Oh, wait, is Turpio older? Are we defying ageism too? I think we picked the right
Maybe.
I
choice.
think so, yeah.
Someone's saying that zorbing is a human-sized hamster ball sport.
Wait, really?
Oh, yeah, that's what Riddle's saying in my chat too. It's a giant cushion
Okay.
ball that you roll downhill.
That
What?
sounds awesome, actually. Okay, no, I might be into this.
It is a real
Oh my gosh.
Oh my god, I'm into casual zorbing. Hold on.
What's Gigachu's biggest fear? Crowds, intimacy, or rejection?
Okay, I have thoughts on this one.
Lay 'em on us. Lay 'em on us.
So a fear of rejection is like that's born of an insecurity, right? A fear of intimacy is born of an insecurity. These are both like personal insecurities that I feel like if you've got they're valid fears, but they're things that you should work on. They're ways. Fear of crowds is a totally irrational fear.
I mean, all of them can stem from trauma.
All of them can stem from trauma. That's true. That's very
Crowds is. I do agree with you though, that crowds is more of a fear that can be innate to someone who they are, whereas intimacy and rejection are more learned responses as fears.
Mm-hmm.
So I do agree with you on that point.
So where does Gigachu lie on this?
I mean, based on that, because of the difference between them, we can say crowds. I mean, I would
I
say
think
rejection,
crowds.
but
I think rejection would be the most fitting.
You think so?
you think? Okay, I'm fair with
I
that.
think it's the most fitting for Gigachu.
Okay,
Mm-hmm.
I'll take it. Oh, good move.
Turpio reciprocates Gigachu's acceptance. Is Gigachu emotionally intelligent? Deal breaker question.
I think absolutely. I think Gigachu is emotionally intelligent.
Yeah,
I
mean,
I think
yeah.
Faye's been answering questions honestly and being responsible, and is willing to take the responses as and just move forward regardless of whether they're win or lose.
Yeah, and I think we've already been showing that through our answers.
Yeah. Oh man, take that, Space Needle.
Oh, it's gone.
There is no more Space Needle. They embrace
Take that,
both
Space.
empathy as well as each other.
More like Space Noodle.
Aww.
No, that's a Kaichu.
Kaiju.
Smooching.
I was honestly
I know you warned us that kaiju can smooch, but I'm still so surprised.
You still weren't emotionally prepared.
I wasn't ready. Well, I hope not. I hope not, Texaclips. I hope there were not people in the Space Needle.
I mean, not anymore.
Yeah, not anymore. You know, they're people who were in the middle of Seattle, so they probably wanted to get out of the Space Needle anyway.
Alright, so where are we headed?
I think the Hands of the Desert might be a good fit for, might be a good fit for Turbio.
Brevity, I think I'm getting the hang of this Inshin stuff.
Aww.
I intentionally made my accent as bad as possible for that.
What does your heart tell you?
I sense it was a great date.
Was it the kiss?
It was the kiss. Brevity, do kaiju like landmarks that they like to level?
Yes. They generally do seem to favor them.
You've misread me.
What about the landmarks they dislike?
Well, not every kiss needs to be French.
Tell that to my What?
What?
Tell that to my librarian? What?
Okay.
I don't think I
your
will, Lucky.
Story, Lucky.
I don't think I will talk to your librarian, in fact.
I think we need a follow-up game about Lucky.
I know, right?
I gotta
The
know.
unstoppable kaiju couple, Turbunchu, is strolling by the Mono del Desierto. Let's go live to the sea.
No, hold on, don't cut away
story.
from Lucky so quick. We just learned
Right?
that you just opened up a door here.
Does Pikachu dig deserts?
I mean, it's gotta be yes, right? They're from the desert.
How else are you gonna see the rest of the statue? It's just the hands. Unless you dig it, you're not gonna get the rest of it.
Yeah, exactly.
I love Gigachu's design.
Both kaiju
Heart
enjoy
breath.
sitting in the sand and staring up at the stars. Does Gigachu like rock?
Stone or the music? Or the
Yes.
movement?
Movement?
Yeah, like when you like pull your knees into your chest and kind of wobble back and forth. you're
Oh,
rocking.
sorry, yeah. For some reason that just my mind blanked on that being a thing that you do. Where are we
Listen,
on
I'm
this one?
funny sometimes, but it's a very narrow band of funny. I will never be
yeah.
offended if one of my jokes doesn't land.
Honestly, like, if a joke doesn't land, just keep moving and trust your material. Just genuinely. if a joke doesn't land, just keep going and drop another one when you see the opportunity, because dwelling on it doesn't make a difference, because if you trust your material, you'll catch your audience back up later. That was some great advice that I received.
If I point it out.
Well, yeah, no, totally. And that is the new joke in that case, but like.
Yeah. That is good advice, though.
I received that advice from someone from an actor who I really respect. They were talking to me about that, and it's like, yeah, just if it doesn't land, then that wasn't the right audience, and not having the right audience does not make you a worse actress.
Yeah, it's very much like dating, actually. Be honest. Be honest and move forward.
Yeah. I'm kind of merp on rock. I mean, like, I don't care too much for the music, personally.
I'm a rock
the
fan,
music
but
and the rocks.
yeah, I like geology and rock music personally, the torso, and I guess the legs are kind of leaning in that direction. I was listening to Caleb Hiles before we started this collab, so...
Oh.
Both find favorability in Stone's stability.
Stones!
What is Gigachu's outlook on life? Optimistic, pessimistic, or pragmatic?
I mean, I think you should be optimistic, personally.
Ooh.
It's nice to look up, but I think there's that parable expression about adjusting the sails, right?
Huh?
It's
Not familiar.
it's how does it go? It's the pessimist complains about the wind, the optimist expects it to change, the realist adjusts the sails. It's the thing it's like wood burned onto things that hang in like 50-year-old people's houses. But I like staying optimistic personally.
You can be optimistic and still maneuver towards that end. Like, I don't think that optimism and pessimism and pragmatism. I don't think pragmatism is incompatible with either of these. The pessimist can prepare for the worst, and the optimistic can lay out a plan that will help them get to the best.
That's true, yeah.
Both sides can be pragmatic.
And I mean, I consider myself an optimist, but I still prepare for the worst.
Oh yeah.
That's fair. Optimistic then. I mean, you literally got hearts in your character design here, Gigachu.
Oh, totally.
Terpio is worried that Pikachu isn't oblivious to obvious problems.
I'm just oblivious in
What is
general, so that doesn't
Pikachu
really change
most
anything.
proud of? Physique, wits, or their stories?
Ooh, that's an interesting 3 questions, actually.
I know where I land. I land on number 3 here. I land on stories
Same.
here.
The stories
I mean, we're all performers, to be fair.
Yeah. I have lived a very interesting life.
You know,
I'm a performer.
you're literally live to like 40 people right now, Sprigg.
I just
Sprigg,
be me.
I hate to break it to you, Sprigg, but you're doing that right now. No, so
It feels weird to think about because I don't think I actively do anything performative that much.
you eat the
I
egg.
mean-
eat...
Counterpoint D&D constantly.
That's true.
I guess so.
Also, Jade, you said you've lived an interesting life. I was told once that may you live a long and interesting life is not a blessing.
Close. It's a Chinese curse, and it's actually better translated as "May you live in interesting times," and it stems from the time periods when China was constantly in civil wars. It's "May you live in interesting times." May you be in a place of turmoil. May you never have a stability of job or life or love. And it's not, you know, it's not quite the way you're interpreting it, but yeah. That is correct. That is an old Chinese curse.
Yeah, we're in interesting times right now. Check the clip. Yeah, lucky us.
Terpio also use their experiences. Terpio wants to know what most attracts Gigachu to their deal-breaker question. Wisdom, tail, or courage?
Tail?
I mean,
hey,
it is a cute.
listen.
Like, okay,
It is a cute tail.
it is a cute tail, but I think it has to be courage here because they are coming out of their shell. Get it? They're a turtle. They're coming out of their shell. They're the hermit. Yeah. So I think that they are exhibiting a lot of courage, and I do respect that.
I also respect that. I think I'm into courage.
Oh, really?
We lost.
That's
That's the first negative one we've gotten.
Terpio is scratching their head over that response.
Oh, they don't see themselves as having any courage.
Oh no.
That's the first negative response we had.
Oh, wow. We've ruined it.
Wow.
That's like...
Oh my goodness.
Wow!
That's harsh.
That is extremely harsh.
That is extremely harsh. Like, we even thought through that answer too, because
We really
And
did.
that absolutely feels like a... It's something that should have absolutely sparked further conversation. And,
Agreed.
like, led to... It's like the, Oh my goodness. It's like the "you're a potato" thing as a compliment. Have you ever heard that one?
No, what does that mean?
So, when you think about, like, being complimented as being, like, a particular vegetable. This was a thing from a while back, and, like, everybody always expects, like, broccoli because it's, like, a flower or something like that. But a potato survives in, like, any conditions. You can cut it in half and you get 2 potatoes. And a potato is, like, not only is it extremely resilient and grows in, like, any weather, it thrives in cold areas, it thrives with little water, it gets by with, like, It is extremely resilient vegetable. It's extremely healthy for you. It's one of the only vegetables that humans can survive almost entirely on, with nothing else. It's versatile and it can be in any number of different kinds of dishes, like fried, baked, boiled, steamed, mashed. It goes well in stew, it goes well as a side, it's a good main, it's good at everything. A potato is the best vegetable to be.
Hell yeah! But so getting called a potato, I guess, like, if you don't think about it too hard, it could definitely lead to this negative result.
Exactly. It's why it feels very, like, backwards that we had our "you're a potato" moment, and it's like, no, deal breaker, relationship over.
Yeah, that was a
don't
really
know much
big
about
hit.
being a kaiju and dating. Maybe they date differently. It's kind of aggressive, no takesies, backsies, speed dating, right?
Which is really weird when it's like, what, 4 dates deep?
Yeah, for
true.
sure. I feel like we should have gotten more slack on that at the very least.
I think one of the earlier texts did mention something about Turpio's wisdom. And so maybe it meant to be like a callback to that.
Though the Kaiju couple acquired a moniker, their relationship has not found its stride. It may take a while for them to come out of their shells.
Well, Turpio doesn't need a hero, just a supportive and protective partner.
Does Kikachu understand that distinction?
Oh.
It looks like they're giving it another go.
You know what? Having a fight or a disagreement is not a deal breaker.
Oh,
It's
true.
just a question of how you respond to that in your relationship, how you both flex with it.
To what does Kikachu attribute fair success? Luck, hard work, or a combination of the two?
Oh my god. These are getting really difficult.
I mean, I'd say a combination, personally.
Yeah, I would say you can be born with the heart-shaped laser breath, but you have to employ it for it to burn down a building.
True. Like, luck will get you a viral video, but it won't get you a following. Hard work will get you a following, but it won't get you, but it won't help get people to find you. A combination helps you get success. That's my 2 cents.
That's a good 2 cents. You could buy 0.3 bits with that 2 cents.
Hooray!
Success is much more achievable if you're fortunate enough to have support.
Big true.
Is Kikachu educated?
I have a degree.
I technically graduated high school.
Yo!
Yeah! Congrats, Sprigg. It's been a big week for you, hasn't it? But no, I flunked out of 3 degrees, so
Oh
I think that
gosh.
counts.
I mean, we definitely want to do this for the.
Kikachu was homeschooled.
Oh.
Aww.
What is Kikachu's favorite animal? The platypus, tardigrade, or scorpion?
I love a tardigrade. I love a platypus because they're weird little guys, but a tardigrade can exist anywhere.
Tardigrade are
I
kind
mean,
of.
they can exist anywhere unless something is trying to eat them.
Yeah.
That's true. That's true.
The tardigrade are cool, but they're a little overrated in my opinion.
Yeah?
Not that they're bad, but people get. I don't know. I don't see the way people get so hype about them personally.
I just think they're kind of cool.
I think they're kind of cool
doesn't have
too.
any natural predators though, which is stroking platypus's favor.
But the scorpion is a predator, and also our partner has a scorpion tail.
Oh,
The
that's
platypus
incisive.
is also from the same region as our
Ooh,
as our
true.
partner, and is also has a poisonous spur, the same or venomous spur, the same as a scorpion does.
True. I'm sold on that now.
Yeah, I'm into platypus for this one.
That was right.
Yeah!
I feel like scorpion was just like a bait and sir.
Yeah.
They share a fondness for the eclectic nature of the platypus.
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
ready
you know
to
what?
check
Maybe
Turbio
it's...
wants to know what most attracts Giga2 to sir. Wisdom, tail, or courage. This is
They-
the same one from last time.
They keep coming back to tail. I think maybe the scorpion was the bait answer for superficiality.
Well, we know that they value their wisdom and their intelligence. So
Yeah.
yeah.
And we know it's not courage.
Yeah.
Yeah, take that, mountain.
No, I do
If
think that
was
they-
being honest, though, I would have still said courage.
Yeah,
Mhm,
that's true.
same.
But I wanted to
Smooch.
watch the kaiju smooch again. I wanted them to make up.
Heart.
Yay!
That's true, text eclipse. Counterpoint, I know enough to be dangerous in 3 degrees. That's really optimistic.
Apparently, there's an act 2.
And we've made it.
Okay.
They don't
Oh.
like braggadocio, sports, risks, or bullying. They do like education, music, psychology, and security.
I respect all of that.
Yeah.
I was expecting this to be a bit more of a speed dating style. I thought we'd be doing a little bit with each one, trying to find a partner.
Yeah,
But no,
looks like
we're-
we're doing a full, like, you do every single thing
Yeah.
with one of them, and then another, and then another, and then another.
Yeah,
So,
we
like, you
got
have to do each.
we got a full-on relationship going.
So is the relationship not working out going to be a lose condition? Is that what kicks us off to like trying a different relationship?
I think so.
Maybe.
I think that yeah. Although honestly, because these monuments are destroyed, it might be a reset condition.
Yeah.
Oh.
It might
Because-
be the goal is to stay in the same relationship long enough to destroy all of the monuments.
Which
Oh, that's
honestly,
a pretty good goal.
respect. Yeah.
Even
Totally.
if you don't reach like some kind of arbitrary end point in the relationship, you had a good time together for a long time, and I
Yeah.
think that's valid. You want to take out our frustrations on the Sydney Opera House?
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
You look like clams, and that makes me angry.
We have a special interview with Major Panjandrum.
Major Panjandrum. Thank you for having me on.
Good evening, sir.
What is the military's position regarding the kaiju?
We will not allow these creatures to continue their catastrophic courting.
And how can you stop the biggest romance that the world has ever seen?
We wouldn't want this information getting in the hands of the enemy.
I don't think of the kaiju as enemies.
Yeah.
And I don't think the kaiju watch our program, because not one has paid me a visit yet.
I suppose it'll be alright to declassify a little, since military might will always overcome love. Our bombers will obliterate any chance of romance before they arrive at even the most remotely romantic landmarks.
Turpachu is undeterred and settling in at the Sydney Opera House.
I like how I accidentally made the bad guy the mayor from the Powerpuff Girls. What? I must go!
And we must go live to the scene.
I still have questions for Lucky.
Is Gigachu big on bridges?
Gigachu is big
Not right
and
now.
occasionally on bridges.
I mean, we have never crossed a bridge.
Okay, so one hand, bridges are poetic and metaphoric. Other hand, bridges are risky. They're traditionally associated with risk and change.
On the other hand,
personally.
Merp.
Merp, 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 merp.
I don't know. I'm at Merp on this one, but I'm open for other thoughts.
I think Merp is the right way to go.
Merp is
I
fine.
feel like Turbio doesn't like bridges.
Yeah, I agree.
Neither have complete confidence in bridges.
They're ambivalent,
Does Gigachu dream?
obviously, right?
How? Yeah. Like,
That's such an easy one.
Pikachu dreams of Turpio.
Aww, it's so cute.
Which most describes Pikachu? A peacekeeper, troublemaker, or neither?
Ooh.
As much as it is funny to be Gremlin, Peacekeeper is where I stand.
I vibe with Peacekeeper. That's always been my role in friend groups, so.
So, there is a quote that I want to share because I love it. Go ahead.
Which one is it? Oh my goodness, I am Schrodinger's gremlin. I am gremlin when no one else is gremlin.
So there's a quote from from someone who studies the same martial art that I do, who wrote a book on things and whatnot, that says the reason that they train is so that when they walk into a room, everybody is safer because they are there. And I love that mentality. I love that mentality.
Yeah.
Both walk a peaceful path.
Yeah.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I'll still throw thermite at a statue, but that's different.
Okay, so again, Jake, you can throw thermite at a statue and still be a protector if these kaiju can walk a path of peace while destroying the Sydney Opera House.
How does
Exactly.
Pikachu relax? Music, beach, or journaling?
I'm gonna say beach, but what do you guys think?
I'm a music person myself. Beach scares me. It's too much sun.
Sprigg, where you at?
I feel like music.
Okay.
I got sunlight sensitivity. I can't deal with the beach.
Ah.
And you can't journal with dark vision.
Well, where are we gonna listen to music? We're destroying the opera house.
That is the music.
Turpio excels at relaxation through musical expression. Deal breaker question: is this relationship worth fighting for?
Let's go to the expert in the field, Zero from Mega Man X4.
I get it.
One person in chat gets that joke.
Yeah, I know. Shout out to the one person in chat who gets that joke. Seriously. No question. Yes, right. We love Turpio. Okay, I was not expecting silence off that. Really? Okay, tell me your thoughts.
I said yes.
It was okay. There's a long delay followed by like really.
It was a yes.
Okay. Hesper, is this something you want to share with the class?
No, I'm good. I'm good. I'll keep passing these notes in chat.
Okay.
Jade's up front of the class. I'm passing notes to chat, be like, Zero voice acting was funny.
Turpio doesn't especially like fighting, but wholeheartedly agrees.
Imagine the kaiju doesn't like fighting. I'm so glad they're getting along.
Hey, smooches.
And I like that Turpio puts their hand up on Gigachu while they are kissing and touches Gigachu's wrist. It's nice.
It's so adorable.
It's so cute. The animations in this are really charming.
They really are. Want to break down a clock?
We can break down a clock. We can hit the British Museum on the way and hit the gift shop, by which I mean the whole museum, and take all of the stuff out of it.
As our kaiju couple's relationship matures, so too shall our reporting.
Oh.
Are we finally doing that deep dive into Gigachu? Does Faye have a dark secret? Spill the tea, Brevity.
Well, Gigachu appears to wear fair heart on fair sleeve.
Faye has that heart motif down pat.
Alright, thank you, Bucket, for the bits. We will be focusing on the terrestrial titan known as Turpio.
And what makes that little turtle scorpion tick? Is he a tortoise scorpion? That's actually a bit of a tongue twister there. For some strange
Turpio
reason.
isn't defined as turtle or tortoise. Turpio is just Turpio.
Mood.
I think
I
they
get
are
you, Turpio.
tortoise.
I too defy definition.
That's true, Lucky. You do.
Yeah, yeah.
Prior
I mean,
to
I have
being roused by Pikachu's charms, Turpio led a solitary life amongst the dunes of the Great Sandy Desert, playing melancholy melodies on their colossal didgeridoo.
Aw.
I kind of love that.
Mm-hmm. You know what I learned recently? Didgeridoo is actually a religious symbol as well.
Oh, really? I did
Yeah?
not know that.
Mm-hmm. It's not like, you know, don't use it sort of thing, but it is it is saying that it should be used respectfully and not destroyed outside of you know. Yeah.
Wow, stuff I didn't know.
Yeah.
Good to know.
Oh.
I heard Turpio play last year when I was on Walkabout. The song suggested a tragic path leading to trust issues.
Oh no.
Turpio hasn't opened up much about it, but that is the leading theory amongst musicians.
How will the
Musicians
nigh
theorizing
invulnerable
on
lovers allow themselves to become vulnerable?
Well, Pikachu needs to be consistent and not personalize any of Turpio's trust issues.
This is such good advice.
Good advice. Yeah, yeah. This is just good advice. The game.
Turpio should stick with therapy, processing their trauma, and take things one day at a time.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh.
Let's see if they put that advice to practice as we go live to their latest date.
What is Pikachu's diet like? Fast, breaded, or slow cooked?
Breaded?
Well, I mean, I can't take number 2 here. I am a carnivore.
Well, no, I mean breaded I think implies like fried food, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like so as a carnivore, can you eat things like fried chicken fried steak?
It's the carbs.
Oh, that's
So-
fair.
Yeah, no, the carnivore thing is a bit based on my keto diet. I'm on the ketogenic diet.
Oh. But slow
I
cook
do a
works
lot
then.
of slow cooker stuff, personally.
Yeah, me too.
It's just, it's convenient.
Disability of life means slow cooker is very good for me. So you make good stews, good chilies.
Both like to take it slow and let things stew in their juices.
And a metaphor for their relationship, which is nice.
Hey,
Is Pikachu afraid of heights?
I love heights.
I'm big afraid of heights.
Oh my gosh.
I'm also afraid of heights, but
Oh my gosh. Okay.
The higher you are, the further you have to fall.
I like climbing trees.
I do not trust my balance enough.
Mm-hmm. Well, we'll go with consensus, but
Oh no!
Ah! Both are intimidated by heights.
Wait, but they agreed on that.
well, they want someone to
I
clean
guess
the.
I guess.
Yeah,
I
no, that
guess
makes sense.
The thumbs up was saying that you aren't afraid of like heights. You like heights.
Yeah, I feel like that was backwards.
That was
But
weird.
It's like that was just a UI being inconsistent with.
Or
logic.
maybe Turpio, needs someone who's not afraid of heights to clean the leaves off the roof. Eh?
Oh,
Eh?
maybe.
That's a good point. How is Pikachu at keeping secrets?
I mean, I figure we are good at that.
Okay, well, there's loyalty and there's keeping promises and keeping secrets, and then there's I hate keeping secrets because keeping secrets means withholding information from your loved ones. Sometimes I hate doing that.
That's fair. I mean, you shouldn't have secrets with your relationship partner. I agree with that.
Riddle sitting on a chair is very different from standing on a place that's high up.
True. So were we at Merp on this?
I think so.
It's such a.
I feel like Turpio very much values being able to keep secrets personally, but
Yeah, well, like, okay, how are you at keeping secrets? Does that also include, like, do you want to not have to keep a secret? Like, you're good at it, but you prefer not to? Is that a yes, or is that merp? How do we reduce this nuanced issue down to a thumbs up?
Merp is the closest we can get to what we actually want to say.
They're cool
Yeah.
with Merp. They're cool with Merp.
Trippy also lets things slip sometimes.
So no, that really was just can you keep secret then, it's based on that response.
Okay. Much like how do you feel about rock and they meant geology.
Yeah. Who is Gigachu's hero? The Ninja Turtles, Gamera, or Pong Pagong?
Don't know number 3.
I don't
But,
remember.
I
I'm
mean-
gonna Google.
Pong Pagong, I believe. I want to say it's an Indonesian folklore turtle thing.
Apparently there is a Filipino Muppet by the name of Pong Pagong, who is a
Oh,
giant
yes.
lavender turtle who appeared on Sesame, the Filipino co-production of Sesame Street.
Cool. I'm at Ninja Turtles though. I mean,
I had something completely out of nowhere then.
No, I think there's okay. There's a conversation to be had there. I think your brain made a good leap there.
I feel like I remembered a similar name at least being a turtle of some sort of folklore.
It might be based on something.
So, how do you feel about Ninja Turtles?
Oh, here you go. Both characters were
what?
inspired from a Filipino fable, The Monkey and the Turtle, which was annotated to English by Jose Rizal in
Oh.
1889. The Monkey and the
Okay.
Turtle. Anpagong.
Ah, so I wasn't completely out of
You're
out of
right.
nowhere.
Nope.
I had to go digging.
You're a genius!
So these all feel
I-
like superficial responses.
I think Ninja Turtles on this one, just because like Ninja
Yeah.
Turtles actually had personality too.
Whoa, every kaiju fan just got so furious that you said Gamera didn't have personality.
I just never followed Gamera, so all I know about Gamera is from the Death Battle episode.
Oh, okay.
Turbio is intimidated by teenagers. Oh
Oh, this thing's not going
no!
well.
Is it Marilyn Manson that did that song, or am I thinking of the wrong person?
Oh, teenagers
Is
scare
Pikachu
the.
into tattoos? Yeah. That's the one. Teenagers scared.
Yeah, that's the song. That's MCR.
I mean-
That's My Chemical Romance.
Okay, that's okay.
I'm guessing this is a no here?
I mean, I personally like tattoos. I don't have any though.
I want some. I have a pair of tattoos that I want to get, but I haven't yet.
Huh?
But like, Gigachu's a giant kaiju. It's gonna be really hard to get a tattoo.
But are the hearts on their knees? Are those tattoos, or are those just natural?
I mean, I figure it's
Oh.
all natural.
Well, the tail spines are
True.
heart shaped too, kind of, right? So
Mhm.
probably
Yeah.
natural. Jade, I'm curious what tattoos you want to get.
I want to get a small dragon or a kobold on my left upper bicep shoulder area, and a phoenix on the right. Sort of like, paired.
Oh, and
No,
you can
we
have
didn't
Phoenix
answer
right.
This question yet, Dingle Danger. We answered piercings.
That's true.
Ooh, what was that?
My chat was saying we already answered this one.
Yeah,
Okay.
okay, yeah.
I feel like there's a very similar vibe though. It's body mod, right?
Mm-hmm. So where are we on this?
Consensus vote, or do we want to vote on Gigachu? What we think of Gigachu? Probably Gigachu's not into tattoos, right? Because
I'm leaning towards
that's-
no.
that's not really a kaiju thing.
Yeah.
Let's go. Trivia also does not like tattoos.
Hey.
Does prefer to stay plain. Does Gigachu like metal?
Okay. Is this another one of those?
Terpio likes music. This is what we know.
And or geology.
And or geology.
Oh man, I love some refining some bismuth. Yeah, that's
Bismuth
I
is.
mean, I like metal and metal.
I like metal, but not metal. I'm the kind of nerd that listens to classical music.
I mean, I
I also like
kind of
classical
vibe.
music.
Yay!
I am here for the vibes. I've shared a bunch of my random music stuff with you before, Jade, I believe.
Yeah, we've talked about that.
So, does Gigachu like metal is the question.
Right.
And I think, Gigachu's... You're kind of looking over Turpio, actually, Gigachu. Your eyes are sort of like pointed up. I don't feel like you're making eye contact right now. Heads in the clouds. This one.
Where are we at here?
I personally feel like Gigachu, like the look on Gigachu's face and Gigachu's style, I feel like they are similar to me in the head empty only vibes sphere for music.
So is that a merp or is it a yes? I'm leaning on one of those two.
I think a yes, personally.
Okay.
Hey, it's the right choice.
They share a mutual interest in metallurgy.
Oh, well, that's
I also like
fair.
that.
That's completely fair. Oh, whoops,
Nothing quite like knowing the melting points and the pliabilities. What's the ductile strength of this metal? I don't know. Let's go on a date about it.
Let's go on a date
Deal
about it.
breaker question. What was Gigachu's most formative experience? The printing press, melting ice caps, or the KPG extinction event?
Ooh, that's a tough one.
KPG extinction event. Google the Cretaceous Paleogene extinction event.
Yeah, that was Cretaceous. How old is Gigachu? As old as Cretaceous?
I mean, it must.
I can see Turpio being that old, but I don't know if we're that old. Turpio is older than us. We've already established that, right?
So for those of you in the chat who are goofy like me and do not know what the KPG extinction event is off the top of your head, it is the extinction of the dinosaurs specifically.
Mm-hmm. See, I was under the thought process that Gigachu was more of like an atomic sort of, era character, which would be printing press would be the most formative in their era timeline.
I think I agree, but I think there could be also an environmentalist angle to Gigachu coming out of the ocean originally, so the melting ice caps could be a thing, right?
That's true. Sorry, because of the KPG event, my thought process in the melting ice caps was like when the ice caps melted 2 million years ago. I was still in geological timescales because of the KPG event. But yeah, no, that's fair.
I think melting ice caps there.
It seems like a good choice.
Bye, Big Ben! For Turpio, it was reconciling their reptilian and arachnid upbringing.
Yeah! Another successful date!
Yay!
Noticing we're not getting the little heart meter. Oh no, we are. Never mind.
Yeah.
I'm noticing we're not getting the thing that just came on screen right now.
Seeking socio-emotionally intellectual lover. Sorry.
Greek love style? Oh, this game is great!
I love this though. This is so good.
Yeah, the different forms of love. This is okay. As a polyamorous pansexual, I like this.
Alright, where are we smashing? Want some nuts?
Yeah, let's go get some nuts.
Let's go get some nuts.
Turpichu continues their powerful pursuit of love.
Their relationship has grown so strong.
Not strong enough.
Fantastic line read.
Hello.
I like Major Pentandrum.
Welcome back, Major.
A new plan is in motion, so you won't have to worry about reporting on any relationship tomorrow.
Oh.
I wasn't worried until you said that.
I'm sure our viewers would like us to report on your stratagem if you're able to tell us more.
Well,
as I was saying, their relationship is not as strong as you think.
And how do you know how strong I think they are?
Our intelligence analyst uncovered a weakness we can exploit. Empathy.
Oh my!
No. My goodness.
Yes.
Yes, we will convince the couple to split for the sake of the other's safety.
Oh gosh. Aren't they stronger than...
Best in the world?
Aren't they stronger together, though?
They do seem stronger together.
And you know what's even stronger than that? Hitting the like button and subscribing.
And chronomancy.
Look, I gotta do that once in a while. I'm sorry. Anyways,
Wait,
okay.
Wait, hold on. I don't stream on YouTube. Can I say it? Can I say it, Jade?
Sure, yes, you can.
Hey gamers, if you're enjoying the stream, please remember to like and subscribe. Like, comment, and subscribe. Check out that comment section. Hit the comments, gang.
Push
I'm
on
definitely-
the button.
Did you know that if you're Amazon Prime, you can subscribe to either of these fancy lads and lasses, or whatever.
Of course! That's why we're breaking them apart! Our drones are en route to threaten them right this moment.
Oh. We'd better go live to the scene and see what happens.
I like that this
Yeah.
bad guy is just like, I hate love!
Yeah, pretty much.
Is Kaiju philosophical?
Oh, totally.
Yeah, I think
Right?
so.
Hmm.
That's an easy one.
Yeah. I watched the new Philosophy Tube video. It was very good.
Nice.
Their love is following a logical course. Is Kaiju theatrical?
I mean, I 100% am, but is Gigachu though?
I am too. I mean, look at that stance though, and the way that the way that Gigachu kind of like raises her head while blowing that fire, it's like a very slow burn, kind of lifting up. I think that's very theatrical.
Yeah, fair enough, fair enough.
Crossing my fingers.
I have no idea how to
Yay! Also, Jade, how did it feel to say the Twitch Prime thing?
It is good. I have done that a few times. That was a bad read of it though.
They
But...
share a mutual affinity for the theater.
Yeah.
What social
Ooh.
cause is most important to Kaiju? Mental health, immigration, or privacy?
Wait a minute, I thought politics were off the table with these two.
Like, this is an interesting one. 'Cause I feel like mental health is extremely important, but privacy is currently the most threatened right now.
True.
Which
But
even like
is privacy something that, like, they've had as Kaiju?
I don't know because they didn't.
I mean, they're currently being reported on live while they're on a date.
Yeah. And they didn't
'Cause
know
I
that.
feel, I feel like I'm not sure that they... I'm not sure if it's just that they don't have the concept of privacy from humanity, or, like, they do, but they've just never had it, and it's something that they're always longing for.
Well, at the very beginning, the reporters didn't know about Gigachu at all, right? Like we came out of like you know, out of nowhere. But I think we can settle on.
That's tough.
It
It's
is.
hard. I think it's between mental health and privacy.
I agree. It's between those two.
Yeah. It's
Freedom
such
of
a
movement,
debate.
good. That's my take on the middle one, but
Yeah, I think they're all important things to talk about, but
one just slammed the mental health button.
as a default, I will always slam the mental health button because
I think
the
so.
other two affect mental health, and mental health is people's health and comfort is the point of the other two. So.
Agreed.
Turbio is of a like mind. Would Gigachu break up with Turbio to protect Zer?
This question came from a drone. No. And my answer to this is a hard no. You don't make those choices for your partner. That takes away your partner's agency.
I mean, it's the kind of thing you have to. I mean, it requires a longer discussion than 1, 2, or 3. You know, it's not a thumbs up, thumbs down sort of question.
I agree.
This is a sit down and talk for several hours question.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's a sweet sentiment, but it takes away the agency from your partner, I think.
Mhm.
Turbio does highly value security for what it's worth.
I don't like it. I don't like it.
I mean, it is definitionally reductive. Like that's kind of, the
Yeah.
point how this goes. But are we leaning?
I think it's a thumbs down.
Yeah.
Like, that's a very firm thumbs down answer to me. Like,
Yeah.
Pikachu thinks that Turpio is sufficiently strong and doesn't need protecting.
Yeah.
Oh, that was, but also nice.
Master of Ishidenshin Do.
We
Hard
got
at
bonus
work.
hearts. There's extra hearts there. There were extra hearts flying around.
We're doing pretty good, gamers.
Yeah, we're gaming.
Gamers gaming.
Alright, so what were we punching?
And yeah. Jade, your chat's popping off right now. Risky Reds can't communicate if you break up preemptively.
Exactly.
Ooh.
So, like- I'm hesitant.
I think, you know what? I think the Great Wall of China, we were just talking about immigration.
Yeah,
True.
cool. You know what? We skipped immigration as the answer to the question, so let's resolve some immigratory problems. You know,
I will-
just to revisit that discussion.
I will say, just for the record, that I have been shying away from the religious sites just because I don't feel like. I don't know. I know it's a kaiju game and you blow up monuments, but I feel slightly less comfortable like with Angkor Wat or like Chichen Itza or what was this one? Was this it was St. Basil, right? I was thinking Mont Saint.
Cathedral.
Yeah. For a second I was thinking Mont Saint Michel, but no, that's St. Basil. So yeah, I've just been gently shying away from the religious sites.
Listen, I've played Civilization. I know some of these.
Tokyo Tower isn't religious unless you're capitalist. Pikachu has dominated the headlines, but they are the only kaiju couple making waves.
In our effort to bring our viewers complete coverage, let's check in with these other gigantic romantics.
Wait, are they hooking up on their own?
Yeah?
Looks like it.
Looks like it.
So exciting!
Who do we have here?
Garadon, the flexing fowl, has found a friend in the exceptionally swole Sarth the Snake.
That is just Halucha. I'm sorry, it's just Halucha.
I like Sarth the Snake a lot!
Oh yeah, shoutouts to Sarth the Snake, 100%. How did a snake and a bird become best buds?
Their relationship began as a flexing rivalry, but developed into a buff bond between bros.
I love them.
I see you.
I should get back to the
Gift.
gym. I should get back to the gym to pump up my chance for romance.
They were recently seen exercising at the Coliseum.
Huh.
Where have Gigachu and Turpio been getting their steps in?
Let's go live to their latest date.
All right.
Which does Pikachu prefer? To follow a plan, go with the flow, or neither?
This is so nuanced.
I have been in this.
There's a lot of these questions have been like very nuanced questions, so we have to reduce down to like 3 answers.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, a lot of these questions are clearly meant to spark the player to talk about it, right? Like, we are playing with this the intended way, 100% by discussing
I
it.
think so, yeah.
I've been on a vacation where someone was like, oh yeah, like setting out an exact plan, and like, there was like 8 of us there or so, and on the morning of, literally nobody wanted to go follow the plan, including the person who said it, but they were committed to trying to drive everybody to follow the plan because they made a plan. It's like, no, I'm go with the flow, go with vibes. You can make a plan, but you should be willing to adapt it at the very least, and throw it away if it no longer suits you.
Yeah, important to adjust your expectations based on what's actually happening. Like, make a plan, but be aware, you know?
Mm-hmm. So are you on neither or flow? Because I'm flow. I'm 100% go with flow. Plan it out based on how you feel at the time that you want to do the thing that you want to do. That's where I am.
I think I would go with the flow person too, but I find myself now that I'm streaming and I have like commitments and things, I've got to make a little bit of a plan, or I will miss my commitments and the flow gets disrupted.
That's fair. I mean, I haven't missed a stream ever, but yeah, that is. I missed one because I was sick. But however, I was dying, so I guess it counts. Anyways.
Yeah, sorry you were dying.
I die once in a while. It happens. That's where the Phoenix part comes in.
I'm glad you got better.
Yay! I have. Before stream today, I had a inadvisable amount of Dayquil.
Oh.
I'm doing great.
I'm so sorry. Please don't die.
Alright, so where are we on this one?
I feel like Gigachu is definitely a go with the flow kind of kaiju.
Yeah, and if we're going with the flow, we can go. If you're drinking that much Dayquil, you have to go with the flow because Dayquil is flowing.
Exactly. I will say, just for the record, I think this is the wrong answer for Turpio, but this is where I am on myself and on
Gigachu. I think Turpio is a follow a plan kind of person.
Yep.
Yeah.
But it's better to be honest, though, I say.
Turpio is apprehensive about the flow and where it might go.
Turpio's short-lived rap career was frustrated by a lack of flow.
Oh, I guess that makes sense, because going with the flow is risk, and Turpio is risk-averse.
Yeah. Gigachu's clearly complicated with our answers.
Yeah, I think so too, yeah.
I think everyone, just people in general.
Yeah. They make a very complicated couple. They do, and that's part of why I love them.
Is Gigachu popular?
I don't know, chat.
Yeah, that's a good question. I mean, Gigachu is a heart-branded kaiju that's destroyed like 15 national monuments and is being nationally televised at this point, so...
I feel like probably pretty popular.
Yeah, I think
would
so.
say so. But that's probably the wrong answer for... Yep.
Oh.
Yeah.
You can't just say that you're not popular, though, if you are popular.
Exactly.
Ornamentation.
Is Gigachu into ornamentation?
Like jewelry?
I feel like Turpio's not, and I feel like we're not really... I mean, we're taking down ornamentation right now. That's what we're doing. That's the entire point thing we're doing, right?
That's true. And Gigachu is wearing no jewelry at all.
Aside from the very ostentatious hearts, but...
Their tastes tend towards austere aesthetics. Is Gigachu scientific?
Hey,
Science
heart-shaped
rules.
patterns in
Science
your
is
scales.
cool.
Yeah, science is cool. I'm indeed with science. It's a creature with a heart-shaped pattern on my scales, Jade. Oh, thank you to not call me ostentatious.
They continue to find evidence to support their theory of love.
Aww.
Does Gigachu compose poetry? Deal breaker question.
Gigachu absolutely looks like a poet to me.
I can't imagine that they don't, honestly.
I do not fully understand poetry.
Really? You're not a poetry person, Sprigg?
Nope.
Huh.
There is one haiku that I know and that I love, and then that's the only poem for me.
Huh. I guess it's nice to have like a
Haikus are
safety
easy,
poem.
but sometimes make no sense. Refrigerator.
Very good.
But see, that's poetry. That's words arranged into meter with a rhyme, and it had a message that resonated with you. That's the point of poetry. I mean, that one hit you and stuck with you.
It's just so funny.
It's just funny. It's a joke.
It's a poem, and it's a funny.
Yeah.
And that's why I like it. It's a joke. It's not a poem to me.
Yeah, I agree. It's a joke, not a poem. I agree with that wholeheartedly.
Yeah, I guess.
Heart perched in oasis is your kiss.
Aww.
I feel like there should have been commas in that.
We did really poorly that date, but we did good enough.
Yeah, we're losing at dating.
last poem that I wrote was actually the backstory for a D&D character.
Yeah.
The one that I played with Sprigg. I did that backstory in poetry style.
No way.
Because it just felt most appropriate for the Fae character. Anyways, where we?
Piffle was fun.
Piffle was adorable.
I
was-
I actually. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
What was your Furbolg's name again?
Oh, Ava.
Ava, yeah.
I actually
Asa-
introduced
yeah,
my
Asana
new
was-
Kobold form with a poem. I wrote a
Nice.
poem. There was a whole narrative. There was a whole story. So I'm
Yes,
into it.
Asana's backstory I wrote as poetry. Wanna punch the green lady?
Yes.
Let's make a whole lot of pennies.
Let's show Lady Liberty the meaning of misery.
Tanks and bombs and guns don't even scratch the surface of their romance.
Oh. Major Panjandrum joins us once more to discuss the military's latest response to this unstoppable love affair.
We're exploring alternative methods of combating these amorous monsters, and we believe we have found a weakness to exploit. Our intelligence reports suggest that Turpio suffers from seasonal depression.
I do think that one of the funniest things is that seasonal affective disorder just abbreviates to SAD.
Like
I just think
basilar
that's-
artery migraine, which is a sudden onset migraine, is BAM.
It's just Ah.
It affects about 6% of the populace.
I honestly thought it would be more.
I think that's the wrong populace.
That is the wrong populace. Thank you. I didn't want to be so banal about it, but you're right. It bugging me.
How is this relevant at all?
Our weather control division is ready to rain on their romance, and the forecast is a gloomy breakup.
Turpio might not mind the rain with Gigatube brightening their days.
We have a sacred weapon currently under construction if it comes to that unlikely event.
If you nuke into Gigachu, they'll just get stronger.
That's true.
Major, thank you for the glimpse of what the future may hold. For the present, let's go live to the date in progress.
Yeah!
What kind of conversationalist is Gigachu? A listener, a talker, or somewhere in between?
I think you gotta have a give and take, right?
Yeah.
I like being a listener. You gotta talk to.
Gigachu is happy with quietly holding hands or telling tales. Is Gigachu ready to settle down in one place?
So I feel like Turpio wants that because they want the security,
I agree.
but we've also been running around the entire world.
But Gigachu did
I
seek
feel
out
like
Turpio.
this is a merc.
I think I'm feeling Merc.
Yeah,
I'm feeling
Murphy's
Murph.
okay.
Turpio could do with less travel.
Yeah, that's definitely what they want, 100%.
What is Gigachu's favorite holiday? Hurling Day, Festivus, or Hovercraft Day?
What?
I want to say Festivus is a joke that you would make if you were old, but Hurling Day... Turpio doesn't seem like a hovercraft person to me.
No?
Well, I don't think either of them seems like a hovercraft person because they're probably being attacked by hovercrafts right now.
Yeah, but they're also both super into science.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
But there is a loud thing that's like...
That's
if
fair.
you're in the desert, it's gonna kick up a lot of sand, and if you're in the water, then it just like follows you everywhere and sprays water on you and stuff.
Okay, what is this? I googled Hurling Day and it brought up a page on the Muppet Wiki, This is a reference to the sitcom Dinosaurs. Hurling Day, the titular occasion from episode 103 of Dinosaurs, is an ancient dinosaur tradition. Established by a wise but aging dinosaur chief during the days when dinosaurs roamed in tribes, Hurling Day served to prevent elderly tribe members from slowing down the pack and allowed them to depart the mortal coil with dignity. Thus, upon turning 72, old dinosaurs were to be ceremonially pushed off a cliff by their closest family in a loving and respectful manner.
The Dinosaurs was a phenomenal TV show. I loved that show so much.
I'm the baby, gotta love me! I frequently call myself the baby on stream. I mean, look at me. This is what I'm doing now.
I'm ready to hit number 1 just for referencing dinosaurs.
I mean,
I have no idea with any of I just know Hovercraft Day feels wrong.
Yeah.
I think so my thought is like this in the context of that, this is a question about right to die, and that's a very complicated question.
I'm not getting into that part. I just like the funny sitcom.
Yeah. I'll take Hurley Day for the dinosaurs reference. Oh no.
Trepio thinks it's become too commercialized.
Yeah. I mean that really was a RNG question, right? There's no way we could have actually,
there's no way.
Yeah. Is Gigachu aquatic?
Absolutely, we came up out of the ocean, remember?
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel it's the right answer somehow. I felt like it was gonna be the wrong answer, but Gigachu appreciates Turpio's less overt aquatic side.
What? Okay, cool.
Okay.
It's all RNG now.
Not all.
Which habitat does Gigachu prefer? The big city, a small town, or the countryside?
Oh,
I mean,
I'm a
we're currently
country
working
girl.
on making big cities into small towns and making small towns into countrysides. That's kind of our goal as a kaiju, right?
That's true. Yeah, that is our trajectory. I'm into it. I feel like we picked the right kaiju to romance too. I agree with Turpio on so many
100%.
levels.
No, like big same. No, Turpio is now my spirit animal.
The quiet countryside.
Like at first I was like, yeah, I don't know, Turpio. Like I don't know, he's cute. He's kind of like a goop. Like no, he's perfect. They're perfect in every way possible. Deal maker.
Where does Gigachu want to be in 10 years? Harmonizing on top of the world, or just with Turpio?
I mean, they want security, right? They want time and giving and security. 100%. We want to just hang out with them forever, right?
But just being with Turpio as your goal in 10 years could seem really clingy. Where harmonizing is a thing that two people do together in a pursuit of themselves growing and expressing themselves.
I
I
like that. Yeah, I know. I'm into it.
Yeah!
100%. No, good call. Good call. Once you said the words, I'm like, yeah, no, that's correct.
Turpio would cherish Gigachu's accompaniment.
Thank you very much, Riddle.
Kaichu!
Big smooches.
Riddle gave me an egg and nobody else.
Loving doors.
Yay!
Aww.
In order to overcome past trauma and current military, Gigachu and Turpio must establish understanding and trust through healthy habits and appropriate boundaries.
Game is so good.
This game really is so good. Alright, what we smashing?
Well, it's been a little while since we were on the subject, but we should probably go smash down that bridge since we don't like bridges.
True.
Oh, that's a really good call, Sprigg.
Major Panjandrum is back with a special announcement.
Our efforts have finally come to fruition. The Kaiju dating season is at an end.
How can you be so confident?
Especially in light of all the prior failures.
Well, the military's ultimate relationship eradication robot, Kaiju, has been deployed. Mekachu's advanced systems are specifically designed to evaluate their relationship and exploit their weakness.
What happened to the cyber warfare front?
Actually, Mekachu is the culmination of our cyber warfare's cyber bullying campaign. By targeting Turpio's insecurities, we will reveal that he just isn't ready to be in a relationship.
Is this the end of love?
It doesn't look anything like.
Let's go live to the climactic confrontation.
Oh!
Oh,
Final boss!
so you think your love is pretty good, huh?
Yee.
Yee.
I mean, yeah.
Yee.
Their love is the biggest around. Sorry, I forgot who that was. Me.
Oh!
It was
Ooh.
Turboju's first date. Mount Rushmore, Mount Sidley, or Earth.
I mean, technically Earth, but Mount Rushmore, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Pikachu remembers the date like it was yesterday, because it did happen yesterday.
Unhealthy
Yay.
attachment styles?
Does Pikachu know Turbio's most formative experience? Learning to swim, first molting, or reconciling upbringing?
The
We're
upbringing.
just guessing here, but I'm gonna guess.
No.
It was
No.
upbringing.
Oh, was
They
it?
talked
They
about this.
mentioned it earlier.
Oh, right. Okay.
No,
yeah.
this is have you been paying attention to your partner's
Yeah.
commentary, because they have told us all this, and I appreciate that. It's not just pushing the right buttons; it's paying attention to the relationship.
I like that.
Turbio feels more comfortable in their shell. What is Pikachu's sign? Scorpio, Libra, or Taurus?
I don't think Gigachu could conceivably be a Scorpio. I'm leaning Libra.
Okay.
Well, I'm leaning Libra. It kind of vibe, you know, the vibes and the comfort and the artistic side. I think Libra is the right choice here.
Okay. I'm a Gemini.
Which one?
I don't know what that
Gemini?
means.
But I don't know anything about horoscopes.
I know a little bit. I know a little bit because I am a Virgo Libra cusp baby.
Hmm.
Turbio is into science, not pseudoscience.
Hey,
That's fair.
but all three
we-
answers were pseudoscience.
Yeah, exactly.
Does Pikachu recognize Turbio's greatest weakness? Anxiety, underbelly, or flying types?
Oh my god, they're
I
also
mean,
terrifying.
Bug is weak to flying, but I think that Turbio is Bug Rock, which is neutral to flying.
That's true.
Oh, good point.
Yeah. And also super effective against it as well, because of the rock type. Just saying.
Yeah, you're right. So anxiety then, and not flying types? It's toss up for sure.
Yeah.
Most of my Pokemon are vulnerable to anxiety. We got a good dashing in.
Turbio is keeping their composure, but this topic makes Turbio very anxious.
Yeah, we didn't get. I think it's okay if there isn't a good answer there, right? Like if there isn't an answer there that actually is a big kissy face answer.
Can Pikachu handle Turbio hiding behind their shell?
I love that you're like taunting with it, but this is definitely an emotional intelligence question, right?
Oh yeah.
I'm trying to get into the
Oh, I love it so
bullying
much, Sprigg, you're
robot
doing so
questions.
You're doing great. I feel it is very difficult, like with someone who has a who's putting up barriers and shells, because like no, if you're in a relationship, then it's hard. It can be hard to respect that.
But it's not a question of like.
You
does
should respect
Pikachu
it, and you have to.
think
but-
Turpio should
Yeah.
hide behind their shell, or is this can Gigachu emotionally handle it? You know?
Right. And that's the thing, is like, regardless of okay, on Turpio's side, if they need their private time, their shell, if they need their seclusion, their alone time, that's valid.
Yeah.
But it is also valid for Gigachu not to be able to handle that and say, I need you to be more present in this relationship. I need you to be more, available. I need
Good point.
sometimes like there is a difficulty there that Gigachu could have a lot of difficulty with. That said, I think
That
that
is a
Gigachu's up to the challenge because we've been going out for a long time, you know?
Yeah, I think Gigachu's up to the challenge, but I
Like-
do think that's a really good point.
Yeah. I mean, we've been going out with Turpio for a long time, at least 48 hours.
But also, yeah, I was gonna say, this is a very long relationship, and Turpio is looking for a supportive partner.
Yeah, and that's what Gigachu will be. But I just wanted to say that because I think it's worth saying, you know? Because like, it might seem like this is the only right choice, but it's not. It is entirely valid for Gigachu to have difficulty dealing with that. It's not valid for them to be dismissive or to try to flush them out of their shell, but it is valid for Gigachu to have emotional difficulties with somebody who is in a shell. You see what I'm saying?
This could be an important boundary for Gigachu, yeah.
See,
Oh.
Oh, we got pummeled!
that's great, but Turpio appears too depressed to process Gigachu's response.
Oh.
I don't know why that happened.
Does Gigachu recognize that Faye isn't compatible with Turpio?
Oh, it's... There's a term for this expression. You're putting the answer inside of the question. There's a word for
Yeah.
it.
It's a leading question is what the phrase for it. I mean, and the answer is no, because we are.
Or
Right.
or MERP, because this is a non-question that deserves a non-answer.
Sprigg, what do you say?
I think this is a no.
I differ to the two of you. Oh.
Turpio has emotionally retreated into their shell. Has Gigachu ever been bested by a robotic rival before?
That's a good question.
Hmm.
Oh, healthy habits and appropriate boundaries. Yeah. Yeah, that was right.
Do we merp? I think we merp. I think we got a
merp.
merp here.
We don't like fighting. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
What's with these dastardly loaded questions?
Yeah, I think all of those questions were just like so loaded that we didn't have a right answer for them at all.
Yeah.
And I think that, like, you know, there's only so much we could do when Turpio went back into their shell, so to speak.
Yeah, this can't be the ending, right?
Romance is dead, overcome by cold, uncaring algorithms and a giant robot.
Their love seemed so powerful.
The military machine was stronger.
The 9 invulnerable lovers never allowed themselves to be vulnerable.
Sometimes you can make all the right choices and still fail. That is true, actually.
Yeah,
I think that might have been the point of this, was it was set
Honestly?
to fail.
I could see that happening.
Maybe, yeah.
That's kind of a dick move, but at the same time, completely valid.
That's very true, Lucky, but sometimes there are no right choices.
If a mighty kaiju relationship couldn't withstand the trauma of this world, then what hope do the rest of us have?
Everyone's trauma is different and can't really be compared, Lucky.
Yeah.
But brevity, how can these kaiju overcome their challenges?
If love is a battlefield,
Oh.
Which it is.
then you only truly lose the war when you stop fighting.
Yeah.
That means it's still up to Gigachu.
And Turpio.
And viewers like you, who can like the video and follow the channels on both twitch.tv and on youtube.com.
Yeah, make sure you get here, like, comment, and subscribe.
Yeah!
Oh no, that did just
Oh,
kill
no,
the
that's a
relationship. That just
GG.
ended it.
Wow, okay.
Are we all too vulnerable to love again?
It looks like Gigachu
Oh.
is going to get relationship advice.
Oh, okay,
Oh.
okay. We're counting
Getting
on you,
relationship
Gigachu.
advice from somebody else?
Okay, so we're talking to somebody else about. Okay, I'm on board with this. I'm on board with this.
So the lost condition
I
isn't
think
a reset.
let's talk with Bird Friend because
Yeah,
we
of
know
course.
that they are also in a relationship right now, at least.
That's
That's
true. So real quick, just to recalibrate. We have Halucha. We have
The Hydra.
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 We have what I'm going to call a mermaid, though we can't confirm with the bottom parts.
Actually, someone in my chat earlier was mentioning they read not mermaid but volcano creature.
Ooh, yeah. No. Oh, that's Pele.
Oh, it's a magma monster.
That's Pele? Okay. No, you're 100% right. That's definitely Pele, isn't it? Yeah. I see it now. That's
Call.
Hawaiian Islands. Yep. Honestly, this is one of my favorite designs of all the creatures. He's just so cute.
I do like the grass moth.
The mycelium's up there vibing. Alright, so we're gonna go Halucha.
I think we should go
I think
Halucha.
so.
My only hesitation there is that he's in a relationship built entirely off of sports and flexing and that sort of thing, which is very, very different from our relationship. Doesn't make it invalid, but
I think that's especially what we need though, because like it's
Okay.
boundaries that we need to like. What is one of the things that we have to struggle with now?
That's true. Oh, there you go.
Garadon respects Turpio's tenacity in tackling their trauma. Everyone has different target areas, and there's no shame in seeking help. Having a spotter doesn't mean you don't lift.
Oh, this is good advice.
it means you're practicing safe and healthy habits. Oh, we get more.
Oh,
Yeah, we have to stop in with everyone.
that's cool.
Mosra, oh my goodness, Mosra.
I love them.
Empathizes with Turpio's self-doubt and insecurity. As a single mom,
Oh.
Mosra appreciates the importance of self-sufficiency. Sometimes it takes a village, and asking for help doesn't make you helpless.
Sorry, this
What
game's
good is a
getting-
relationship if you can't rely on? Yeah. What good is a relationship you can't rely on in your time of need?
Yeah, I think this was a very deliberate, like, intended
Yeah.
loss so that you could get these messages about
What a
failing
great
as
story.
well.
Yep,
It's not just a story,
story.
but it's like it's a mental health and relationship advice
yeah.
goal
It really
for
is.
the game itself, which is really cute and really positive, and I like it.
Yeah.
Should we talk to? I want to talk to Pele because we're talking about Pele.
Yeah.
Tefra
Oh, Tefriti.
reviews the trust and consistency of Pikachu and Turpio's relationship.
Okay, so that's Tefriti then, isn't it?
Well, it's Tefra.
The safety they afford each other provides the opportunity for vulnerability. Emotional intelligence and understanding can achieve intensely intimate temperatures.
Oh.
They're giving me the vapors. What? Hey, okay.
Megaricus admires how considerate Pikachu is of Turpio's boundaries.
Thank you. Nice that
Turpio
somebody
isn't
noticed.
routinely relying on Pikachu to rescue her. Pikachu's desire is to see Turpio thrive, not become dependent.
Yeah.
They encourage each other's self-actualization, not codependence.
Oh no. Oh no, it's such good advice.
It's actually very rude of them to be this good at writing. How dare they?
Right? This is extremely inappropriate behavior from the game devs.
And Hydra.
Yeah, my first choice.
Actually, wait a minute. Where are we? Hold on. Let me take a look at the map.
Yay, talk to the
This would be
Hydra!
an ocean.
Well, this is. I'm just verifying that this would be a Scylla, wouldn't it?
I guess
Oh
so.
yeah, probably.
I mean, that's as close as we got. 'Cause this is,
It's sort of Mediterranean.
It's,
Somewhere in
sure.
It's a little bit east of Madagascar.
Yeah.
Queen Sidora understands Turbio's desire to fight their own battles. However, the Queen dismisses the notion that Gigachu's chivalry diminishes Turbio's autonomy.
Whoa! Absolutely, Queen!
Slay.
Turbio isn't seeking a champion to fight in their stead, he just needs an ally to support her.
We would all be so fortunate to have Gigachu fight for our love.
Gigachu searched the earth for advice, but where has Turbio gone?
The moon. Alright, so we're gonna go punch robots, I guess?
Yeah!
I guess
then-
that's what we do.
Turpio's gonna come in and save us and support us because
I hope
in,
so.
in our time of need.
I really hope so.
I'm calling it. I'm calling it now.
Fight for love!
Wow, the robot actually worked. I'm really impressed.
Our ongoing coverage of Kaiju courtship must finally come to a close. The relationship's lost, and there's little left to report.
It's not like you to give up on love, Lucky.
Is it? Is it really, Brevity? I don't... Are we talking about the same guy here?
Well,
I'm not the one giving up.
Yes. But Gigachu isn't either. Faye is heading to Antarctica.
oh,
What's there? Is it Turpio? Is it hope?
It is the end.
Major Panjandrum.
Why are you here?
We knew that their relationship was too strong for a single defeat, so we have prepared a finishing blow.
what?
What are you planning?
Mekachu will once again confront them with the weaknesses of their relationship, and Mekachu will prove that Turpio's trauma and insecurities will prevent a healthy partnership.
Won't Gigachu chivalrously fight for Turpio?
By playing the hero, Gigachu will play right into our hand.
That's worth pointing out, is that, you know, they want...
Yeah.
Yeah, that's I guess, actually, that's interesting. So, for Turpio, and not necessarily for everyone, standing up and fighting their battles is actually a boundary break for Turpio.
Yeah.
You are breaking Turpio's boundaries if you stand up and say, don't worry, I'll take care of this, because they want that self-sufficiency.
That's so complicated.
Oh,
How is that?
This is the brilliance of our gambit. Turpio would still be reliant on Gigachu, and the disequilibrium of their relationship will be its undoing.
How diabolical to turn a helping hand into a codependency!
We can hardly be to blame for Gigachu not taking a tempered, supportive approach to empower Turpio.
Oh. Let's go live to see if love survives this climactic confrontation.
These characters have depth! How dare they?
So good.
Are you back for more?
I mean, right? We are, right?
Yes? Yes?
I guess so.
Turpichu's back for love!
Aw.
Where was Turpichu's first kiss? The great
That was
Wall of
Space
China?
Needle.
Space Needle?
Yeah, I think it was
on
Space
the
Needle.
Lips. I think, yeah, it was Space Needle, I'm pretty sure. This was quite a while ago.
Yeah, I was...
That kiss was unforgettable!
We almost forgot it, but...
What are Turpio's love languages? Time and giving, service and touch, or affirmation in Latin?
It's time and giving, but affirmation
It is.
in Latin is very funny.
Yeah, no, I'm claiming affirmation in Latin as my love languages. That's actually too good. Also, it's kind of cheating that we could pull this up right here.
It really is.
But it's also, you know, fair.
I think
Their
so.
love
It's
is
more
so eloquent.
complicated than just that, too, so...
Yeah.
But
I mean,
we're
well, that
all
one is
gamers.
just
We all
literally
remember.
explicitly right here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is Gigachu's worst habit? Biting nails, hibernation, or playing with their tail?
Why would playing with your tail be a bad habit?
Is this the job interview question? Do we have to turn a weakness into a strength here? Oh, hibernation. Oh, I'm so bad. Some days I just sleep in with a good book. Ugh, it's so bad of me.
Well, hibernation is the only one we can confirm that that Turpio has done, does do as a habit. So, the other
I'm
ones.
really bad about biting my nails.
Yeah, I started doing it again.
I've been fighting really hard trying to stop myself from doing it more recently.
I didn't for like a year, and then I fell back into it.
I'm going to reveal a long time thing for a second. I have not used nail clippers for my fingers since I was 4 years old.
Oh, wow.
Really? Oh, man.
I have chewed my fingernails always. Some
You and me
days it's
both.
just too cold to get out of bed, but two can share heat.
Aw.
Hey, it was the job interview question. Okay.
How does Gigachu handle Turpio hiding behind their shell? Understanding, patience, or humor?
I like patience for this.
I like patience for this too.
I think understanding is like, oh, that's fine that you do that, but it's not fine, and that's a good boundary. Patience.
Yeah. Gigachu is good at taking things slow. How is Gigachu suited for Turpio? Integrity, thick skin, or strong tail?
Strong tail does make you a good partner.
True. I mean, it's integrity. We don't actually have any questions here, right? Okay, just checking.
I think there's an argument for thick skin, but like that makes it sound like Turpio is doing something wrong, and I don't like that.
Integrity is a very attractive trait to Turpio.
Ooh.
Pikachu wishes to express what Faye loves most about Turpio. Wisdom, tail, or courage.
I love this finale shot. This is the hero shot, and it's really
No,
good.
this is so good. I mean,
Obviously
it's...
the tail, right?
I mean, it's wisdom because we know courage is what makes them feel
Yeah.
uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Pikachu is enchanted by Turpio's intelligence.
Yay!
Smooch!
Lava beam.
Yeah!
Oh, my lunch was in there.
Yeah, my nail biting though isn't even like an anxiety thing. It's just that's always what I've done. Just as a habit. Mekachu, the cyber bully, has been defeated.
Oh.
Will this result in the codependent conclusion that the military had planned for?
In contrast to those unhealthy expectations, Gigachu did not diminish Turpio's agency by facing Mekachu in their stead. Gigachu displayed appropriate boundaries by empowering Turpio's autonomy to stand on their own 6 feet. Navigating such nuance is a massive challenge for any relationship, let alone one battling a massive robot.
Where did Gigachu learn such healthy relationship habits?
From us, the viewers.
There's still so
Yeah.
much that we don't know about Gigachu.
Yeah.
Yeah, like if it eats, it poops.
Or what would have happened if Gigachu had chosen to date another kaiju?
Well.
I suppose someone would have to play again to find out. Wow, just literally straight up facing camera, huh? Okay.
Right through the
We're
fourth
just-
wall, buddy.
Yeah, right?
Bye-bye. See you next time.
Oh, I got fired! Oh, I'm no longer in the military.
Good end.
Oh, and in this case, Turpio literally came out of their shell.
Yeah,
You're right. I love that. No, I was not expecting. So I expected, like at the outset, like a cute, funny kind of dating sim thing with Kaiju. I did not expect to like learn incredibly valid and complicated lessons about healthy relationship dynamics and boundaries. Like this is really well written.
Yeah.
I did not expect.
This is a really, really good example of the argument for video games as education.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't expect the characters to be so deep. I expected the characters to be one-note caricatures. Like, I expected the buff guy to be the gym guy who likes gym things. I wasn't expecting Turpio to have so much genuine care in the writing to make them an actual character as opposed to a couple of notes.
And very realistic.
For sure.
Yeah.
I absolutely like. I also expected this to kind of be the silly like date kaiju game, and it's
Same.
like, actually heartfelt and genuine and really strong character writing.
Yeah, and
The
has genuine.
questions are a little hit and miss sometimes, but like.
I think the questions are perfect for what they're going for, and yeah, I think that this is honestly, genuinely, I think this is a really good game to play together. Like, not necessarily with a romantic partner, but like if anyone in chat is gonna pick up this game and play it with some friends, play it with some, maybe a potential partner, maybe play it with, with a few other people in a chat call and talk about it, because the questions exist to spark communication. That's how I see it.
Yeah, agreed.
Yeah, and it uses clear language to talk about it too. It very much gives you, in just a couple of lines, it gives you like the broad strokes of an important topic.
Yeah.
Well, that's cool as heck. Thanks, Squiddershins. Also, your name is incredible. That's what happens if you turn a squid anti-clockwise.
I get it. Ryan Pites did a fantastic job with the writing.
And Pokebot.
Genuinely.
But what's Clark really about?
I will say, I wasn't expecting, Sprigg, you had, like, every single line in the game.
Yeah, neither did I.
Yeah.
No, I don't mind. I got to be the mayor of Townsville for a little bit. That was fun.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I really did not expect, like, the one character I was playing to be, like, over 50% of all the lines, and then I jumped onto the robot one and got all those ones, too.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't expect it to be all right.
Yeah, but you did really good, though.
Yeah, this was fun. Yeah.
Yay.
It took me a while to find the right voice for Lucky, but I think I got there in the end.
I think you nailed it right out the gate, but I think your delivery developed over time as well.
Yee. Toot.
Oh, I just realized that the start button says press A to start the smooches.
An amazing
fun
game.
as heck.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That puts
very
us-
cute game, very fun.
That puts us at around at a fairly even 2.25 hours. It looks like each other path would probably be the same length, presumably.
Probably. It's probably like a similar formula to do all of them.
I would say so.
Yeah. So do we want to call here?
I don't know how long you usually go, but this is a pretty good place to wrap. We won. We had a good narrative. We had a good lesson. We learned.
First try.
First try, baby. 100% victory rate. We never have to challenge it again.
I think it would
I
be
usually-
worth coming back to play again all together
I would be okay with
at
this.
some point.
Yeah, get down.
I want to snuggles with the moth. They're very pretty.
Yeah, I like the moth. Mothra, right? Mothra?
Moss, yeah,
Yeah, Masra.
very good. This has been a delight.
Yeah, thank you, Jade, for having us.
Yeah. Any closing thoughts or
Most
plugs you want to make? Should I go
It
ahead?
was very worthwhile. It was a very worthwhile mystery call.
Yeah.
Yeah, just for clarity, Jade was like, hey, so I need to make a thumbnail for this. I need a picture of you blushing, but I'm not going to tell you what we're playing. And
Yeah.
for clarity, we did eventually get like a quick consent check, but for the most part, this was a surprise to both of us, I think, Sprigg, right?
Yeah, my original plan was just to drop on the, what if monsters could smooch and then load up the game, and like this is a surprise thing, but I said, like, we should probably check, make sure people are cool with this first, but I'm glad we did, because this is great. I actually had another collab with this planned a while back, and the person had canceled on me, so I just sort of, like, had been sitting in my Steam library. And again, I do not remember buying this game. This just sort of appeared in my Steam library one day. I do not remember how I'm so glad I did though, because this was adorable and I loved it.
Yeah, me too. And I love the design of the main character. Megachu, it's very much adorable, very much soft, very floofy, very pink.
Anything you guys want to plug?
Sprigg, you got something?
Kind of my big stuff has all mostly just ended, and I have a couple of things that are like just behind the curtain coming up. Like I haven't announced a date yet, and I don't have the full stuff for it yet. But I am figuring out and planning for I think what I'm gonna call it, just for like clarity of communication and everything, is I'm finally actually gonna do a debut, big air quotes.
Sprigg debut stream, wow! I can't wait to see a hip new streamer get on the scene.
Because I've never really considered myself within the classical framework of most VTubers. Because I never did any of that, like I never learned about it. I was VTubing for almost a year before I learned that there was a standard way to do things.
Yeah, there's a culture, but it kind of like piggybacks on idol culture, so it's never like super been a part of my stream identity either. But a big event is a big event, and it's a really fun excuse to have a good time. So,
you know, I'm gonna be doing like my lore reveal, and I'm switching over to a new model, and there's all kinds of stuff. If you've been on my Discord, I've done a little bit of like a couple of timed release sneak peeks of it coming up.
Nice.
I'm very excited.
It's gonna be a big deal. You're gonna want to be there again.
It's still Kobold, Doc. I'm still going to be Sprigg. It's just a new model.
Darn, and here I had the spare fawn model just laying around you could have had.
I'm out for the rest of the weekend, but I do have an upload of Lies of P, which is going to be a uploaded series as opposed to a live streamed series. So, if you want some Soulsborne goodness, the first episode is already out, and the next episode will be dropping on a Saturday.
How exciting!
Oh. Or if you'd like to warm up with a Kingsfield-inspired thing, that's what I'm doing tomorrow, actually.
Yeah!
So you can get Soulsborne-inspiring, then Soulsborne-inspired, the day right after.
Nice. Aside from that, yeah, this was a delight. You were both wonderful. Hesper, do you have any plugs to do?
You know, we have an event going on right now on our channels. It's myself and a group of people launched a independent content creator group branded under a logo called Positivity. Positivity.space. That's POSITIVT.SPACE.
Nice.
And so we're doing a shared playthrough of the original Animal Crossing right now, which is kind of cool. We're passing the save file around, and we're all living in the same village and being retro and getting yelled at by Mr. Rossetti. So
nice.
So that's
fun.
Did
you know? By the way, did you know that I have Kobold.fun?
You do have Kobold.fun.
Yeah.
I actually went there today in order to find your YouTube link to send to people. When I promoted your stuff in my Discord, I was like, oh, what's Jade's YouTube? Oh, how convenient.
Alright, I think we'll call here. You are all wonderful, and I hope you had a good time, and we'll see you again real soon.
Yeah,
Cheers,
had a
friends.
blast. Thanks for having us, Jade. Bye, everybody.